I'm on this Cobra 29 LTD Classic. You on a different radio and I'm on a different radio. Put on your radar, being at the station, low to the ground. I'll see you. Click, click, click.
Hawaiian Punch, 24/7, can't make it out west again, I'm gone. Yeah, but you didn't come around Indiana and speak to me, witch doctor.
Witch doctor? Why are you getting back at the
You speaking to my big brother down around. Yeah, but you didn't come around Indiana. You came real close, but you didn't come around Indiana and speak to the doctor that witch doctor's over. 357, I'm standing by, read the mail. Well, you come around to Nebraska and I figure you'd make an extra trip, so we can have a little bit of a confrontation, because we right. Well, my friend, that's a worldwide witch doctor on the west side, old Doc 144 in Indiana. I heard. Hey, drill sergeant, I figure I'd turn on some Mother Nature. Hey, drill sergeant, I'm talking on a Cobra 29 LX2, and I turned on some Mother Nature to break. 12 was in the valley, and he was telling drill sergeant that he was talking to one of them LX2s or something out of Cobras, I guess. I know what I'm looking at. But anyway, I was going to get in there and say, hey, that witch doctor, I'm going to get out of there because 12, he's engaged in Chuso somewhere. He got my ear away.
Hey, my drill sergeant said, did you get a copy of that break?
Yeah, 10-4. Tell witch doctor I said good morning. Tell 12 in the valley I said good morning. And I rolled up some Mother Nature over there around your neck of the woods. So hopefully I get up in there a little bit more better. Oh, to you. Hey, drill sergeant, good morning. Tom to you. And you say 12 is engaged in a conversation at the moment with somebody else. So you're going to get out of the middle of the road. Take care. 73s one more time, drill sergeant. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Working the Mother Nature maker. I got down. That was you, Motormouth Mall. I got it mixed up in there. I was trying to call your Harold and call the wrong number somewhere, Motormouth Mall. I make mistakes like that every once in a while. What about it?
Hey, when you take care, I don't even know somebody else talking about 12, and I don't even know the name.
That's what I did, that 12. Hey, 12. See, I did it again. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I just called the wrong name that way. Well, I'm glad you're confusing me with a big strapper instead of somebody like Fireball. Hey, at least you ain't confusing me with Fireball that break. Yeah, I just called the wrong name. That's all I did. I apologize for it. No pain, no strain. No pain, no strain. You put me in good company. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, dear, one more time. Hey, drill sergeant, good to hear you up in there while you walking and talking and walking and controlling and strolling and controlling my radio. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, right there, right now. I got down. Break it.
All right, Motormouth Mall, let me get back out the way, man, because I know this old Mother Nature kind of real funny out here. Mother Nature kind of real tricky and funny out here, no doubt about it. Put on your radar, Motormouth Mall. Bye-bye. 410. What the heck is that?
That's a doggone helicopter flew right over my doggone head. It opened up the noise gate and made a world of sound. I'll turn the microphone back up again. Oh, dear, one more time, drill sergeant. Take care of 73s. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping a hammer. I got down, and if you need a little bit more audio, let me know, and I'll give you a little bit more. Hello there, but you're out of power this question, Motormouth Mall. I gotta change radios again. I got a problem with my radios. You changed radios. What were you on before the 29LX? I just kind of been cutting on and off, all of a sudden you disappeared on me and my receiver went. It looked like to me they got making free carriage up to another way. Oh, 10-4. So what radio are you on now? Okay, well, I'll sit back and read the mail for a bit. Hey, take care of 73s. Have a good day. Drill sergeant, I hope you get the radio figured out. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down right there, breaker. Motormouth Mall, have a good condition. 29 Classic. You're on the 29 Classic. I thought you were on the LX. You're on the 29 Classic. Roger D. Well, I sure hope the other one gets squared away before long. Hey, take care of 73s one more time, Drill Sergeant. Motormouth Mall, working the ball, peen mall. One fat watt at a time. I got all the way down, breaker.
I be shifting radios around.
I can't hear him when you key down. When you drop that hammer down, I can't. He's shifting radios. He was changing radios around. But I got you all up in there. Motormouth Mall cruising. You're making a good trip in my radio too. Hey, Doc 144, been a little while. Good to hear you rocking rocking that station up there around my neck of the woods. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Doc 144, if you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping, they got down break.
No, I told you stop running on Motormouth Mall. I'm playing on strain. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I didn't come to stay. I didn't want to wave my hand and let you know you're doing a good job downtown in Annapolis, Indiana. Motormouth Mall, Doc 144 in Indiana, stepped away. I'll get back.
Fortin to Doc 144. All right, sounds good. Take care up there in Indiana. Have a good day. Enjoy it to its fullest. Enjoy the skip we got out there, too. You radios walking and talking in fine style. I got to listen to a voicemail real fast. I'll be right back. Doc 144. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down once more.
I'm going to let you know who you want to keep that five alive? Who you want to keep that five alive for you? Hey, Audio Drill, sorry, said, who you want to keep that five alive? Sergeant Beta Station getting down.
You never let nobody down. 144, 244, back quiet.
And you got it 100% right, because if you get up in here, I'm going to get back in there if I can. Hello, 244, you're 144, right.
Hey, tell him I said hello there, Doc 144. I'm going to get back on the side. Motormouth Mall stepping, and I'm out.
With somebody else right now, but if I get you out, that's what you want me to do.
I'm sitting back reading mail.
When you're walking up 5 watts, you're walking real slow. Well, I got me walking it up in there 244, but I rolled it like he told us, because I didn't leave nobody hanging that way.
And I appreciate you rolling it like I told it to 244. I'm going to get back on the quiet side and read the mail once more. Doc 144, Motormouth Mall, got down 10-4.
Well, you know I rolled it like you told it. Well, Motormouth Mall, you know I got to roll it like you told it. Ain't no doubt about it. I rolled it right in there just like you told it. So I got to roll it real fast. He's talking to one of my homeboys out of Indiana. Audio on that 43 acres drill, Sergeant, Mississippi.
Take care, Drill Sergeant, around Mississippi on them 40 acres. You dropping that mall out there on my 20 acres. Hello, one more time, Drill Sergeant. Take care of 73s. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down.
Right there. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm talking to Audio over there in Arizona, and he was trying to tell me to tell you, he just wanted me to pick
Oh, 10-4. Tell Audio over there in Arizona I said hello. Well, you got that big old mall down up in there. Hello to you one more time. Hey, appreciate that, Drill Sergeant. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down right there, breaker.
CC clear, I'll see you, bye.
LCC, you roll up in my radio like you own this thing. What's going on there, break? Hey, CC. 144 said something, and it messed up the whole thing. I couldn't hear either one of you. So we needed to do that again to break.
Oh, well, I couldn't understand nothing of that. All right, Motor Mall, it's real rough. Mother Nature is going in and out, and we're going to ease on out of here. Hey, Motor Mall, catch a little bit later on. See you around the big band. I see you.
Boy, did the CC. You say it's rough and tough out there. You couldn't pull out a whole lot. We ain't got the best of Mother Nature. We'll catch you a little bit later on. CC. Got it all, wall to wall, treetop tall that time around. Hey, Doc 144. CC. Put that hammer down. Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got up.
If you put that hammer down, you tell them I said hello, wish you well, and good job. Motormouth Mall, Doc 144, in the air is going.
Forward to Doc 144, you to tell CC, if he put that hammer down, tell him good job, and a big old wave to him out there. I'm going to do it like this, though, because you hold it like that. I'm going to do it like this. Hey, Doc 144, check this out one time. And there you go, CC. I doubt you got that 5. I tried to keep it all the way alive for Doc 144. Motormouth Mall working the small. Mall beam mall. Got down right there, breaker.
And I want to thank you, oh Motormouth Mall. I want to thank you, oh Motormouth Mall. I want to thank you, oh Motormouth Mall. I want to thank you for doing that, no doubt about that. Long time friend, Motormouth Mall. Hey, this audio, you still reading it? Thank you, I'm going now.
You're welcome to Doc 144. No pain, no strain. Take care, 73s. Have a great day. Always a pleasure to be of service in the world of sound. Take care, 73s. One more time, Doc 144. And tell Mr. Audio I said hello over there out Arizona. I'm out reading on the smell. Your West Coast beast. Got down.
It must have been Mr. Motormouth Mall out there with all that audio. I do a bit.
Yep, 10-4, that would be Motormouth Mall with all this audio I got down to break.
Back to the south.
Yeah, I'm awful surprised Tucson's making it out your way there, but glad that we are. Good to hear you as usual, sir. And we'll catch you on the flip-flop.
10-4, well, let me look around Tucson. I'm not looking around Tucson, but I will. I'll look around Tucson, Arizona right there. I was looking up around Indiana there, break.
Hello, whoever that is in that Mobile Raven,
I wonder what happens with my radio when I whistle like that. Oh, yeah, same thing. Okay, you get all kinds of little spikes. Alright, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, cruising. I got down.
Cabo, Red Big Boss in the Big Horn State of Texas, wave. And I got...
Hey, Big Boss. Hey, Big Boss in the Big Horn State of Texas. Let me look around Texas just a little bit farther. Hey, Big Boss, if you got a sloppy copy, I'll look around your neck of the woods just a little bit more. Big Boss and the Big Horn. Motormouth Mall, the Big Beast. Got down.
Let our key to the
Hey, tell 3 to below I said hello while he's up in your radio. I got down. Break.
Do me a favor, man. Don't tell nobody on that cat nigga. These cat niggas might, lips might roll up and go backwards. Catch you later, 3 to below. I'm going back to the workbench. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
I need a cleanup on aisle 6. I need a cleanup on aisle 6. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Yo, worldwide. I love doing that. I get on here. Turn on the radio. One of those birds
Mart, there's a cleanup on aisle 6.
Well, that's good, because I need a cleanup on aisle 6. I need him to come out here and clean this radio up for me.
300, read my little ditto. Right back.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, this little wiki walkie-talkie, if it wasn't for Mother Nature, I don't think we'd be getting out here on the Super Bowl channel like apparently we are right now.
Well, it's more than apparent. Let me see. They say the proof is in the pudding.
Ditto. Right back.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, this little wiki walkie-talkie, if it wasn't for Mother Nature, I don't think we'd be getting out here on the Super Bowl channel like apparently we are right now.
There you go. It's more than apparent. You got that all down.
That's beautiful, my friend. That was beautiful. You know, it's difficult to play radio by oneself, but that was great, man.
Oh, you're rude, boy, rude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It takes 2 radios to work. Hey, you know, one thing interesting about the radio game, a lot of us pay a lot of attention to how much power we have going out, how much transmit we have, how much gain we have. But the one thing that's failed to overlook is what kind of receive we have.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That's a big... Hey, by the way, I enjoyed that interview on YouTube where you and BBI sat there and chit-chatted. It was quite the interesting interview.
10-4, was that part 1 or part 2, Derby?
Anything will show.
I probably watched both halves. I know it took up a good portion of my day.
10-4. Roger, yeah, it was fun. That was doggone cool to have him roll through here like that. Yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, he's done a couple other interviews as well with some prominent radio personalities like yourself. Man, I can remember a long time ago where the Big Mall, the Big Hammer. I'm pretty sure you're one of the very first ones that. Well, isn't there a little trinket that you invented?
Yeah, 10-4, the modulator. I'm not selling it anymore though. It's no longer available at the moment. There will be another one. We're going to do some upgrades and some changes and attack at a different direction. It's still going to do the same thing, but it's going to be a little bit better. And so anyway, yeah, but that was correct. There's a copycat. I'm the original, and yeah, we did a little bit for the band.
That'll be fantastic. You know, that's why it's a hobby. You can't just say, okay, I've done it, that's it, it's over. I mean, this is the reason why we have multiple radios. This is the reason why, hey, I think I'll try that antenna tomorrow. This is the reason why we play with all these little knobs that are on there and do the tune-ups and the jingle jangles and all that stuff. That's why. It's fun stuff.
Absolutely. You know, it's why my audio always changes. It's why my antennas always change. It's because it's you know, once you make something work, it's like, well, okay, well, was that as good as it can be? Can I do it a different way? Are there more than one way to skin a cat? You know? So yeah, it's a hobby, and it's a fun thing. You know, if it was just, you know, you buy a piece of equipment from the store, you know, and you plug it in, and it does its thing, and you talk on it, it'd be boring. You know, the antennas, oh my God, lots. I have more fun with antennas and messing around with different audio sounds than I do with if I was just buying some piece of equipment, plugging it in and talking on it. That would get old quick, that break.
Yeah, roger on that. My latest fetish is playing with the microphone, trying to get as much real sound out of the microphone as possible. You know, most of these new plastic microphones, they got tiny little condenser mic inside there, and they got all this plastic around it and whatnot. And I've noticed that if you drill out that plastic, sound better.
You got a point now. When you get over 60, everything will out. I'm just like you there, go ahead.
And if you make it kind of a cone shape, a bigger hole on the outside, and then get smaller and smaller and smaller, that makes a big change right there too. So that's what's happening these days over here in the old Fred in the Cactus Patch. Quick spin, we're standing by.
techniques they use in some of the good quality studio mics is balancing pressure and drilling holes and having tuned cavities and or whatnot to eliminate some of the resonances of the case of the microphone and optimize things. And there's a lot of engineering and time and effort that goes into creating a good quality microphone. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, for just communication, you know, it doesn't matter. But when you're trying to get a little bit better quality and a little bit better sound to make a microphone sound as good as it can, you know, what's the old adage? Garbage in, garbage out. You know, the better quality of a signal you can put into the amplifier chain, the audio chain, the better the quality of audio that's going to come out, obviously. And you can certainly do a lot with audio processing. You can make a silk purse out of a sow's ear to some degree. But the better you go in with, the better you're going to get at the end result to break. So, yep, you're on the right path there. Very, very cool.
Or something, better left.
Yeah, and here, you know, here's one thing I learned a long time ago. If you sound good on the radio, like you do, you're welcome to the flowers. If you sound good on the radio, people want to speak with you. If you sound like garbage, nobody wants to talk to you because you sound like garbage. They don't want to hear that. People want to listen to the very nice, crisp sound, and that's who they want to talk to. That's who they reach out for. So, you know, like when we're shooting skip like we're doing here, you know, you don't want to hear that guy that's way down in the bottom of the mud. You want to hear that person who's proudly speaking and has good tonal quality, and you say to yourself, man, Self, I had no idea my radio could sound so good. And all of a sudden, you're responding.
right here.
You know, it's that good quality sound. The other thing on that note is I never used a built-in speaker on the radio. I always messed with another cabinet, bigger speaker, smaller speaker, you know, tweeter here, woofer there. Change that tone. Listen to something that sounds really good. Hey, we don't get a lot of high fidelity on this AM station.
I'm knocking you, and I admire what you...
Yep, exactly. You know, I find that different receivers, for one, have different sound characteristics. You know, it's not just about the frequency they pass. You know, there's colorations and whatnot in the receivers. And then the speakers that you use, you know, like if I use, just for example, right now, I've got my headphones and I've got my control room monitors. And I can turn the volume on the control room monitors up and down individually from my headphones. And sometimes I would take the headphones off completely and just listen to the control room monitors. And a mixture of the two, I can hear one station distinctly out of the headphones, but not hear them so well in the speaker. But then again, there could be another station that might come out really well in the speakers that don't show up as well in the headphones. So it goes to show that the characteristics of the speaker can change what you hear dramatically. And there can be overall bad speakers, overall good speakers, and then some speakers that are just different than other speakers. And, you know, that's the thing, you know, I don't know if you do home stereo, hi-fi, or home theater, or any of that stuff, but that's a rabbit hole. You know, a lot of the people sell speakers that are 20 to 20,000 cycles, frequency response. So you think, well, gee, they're all going to sound the same. But no, they don't. Why? And then you get one that you think you like, you know, it's flat, it's good. And then what's the first thing you do? You put white noise into it, pink noise into it, and you adjust it, and you come up with the house curve. Well, what's the house curve do? It makes it not flat. There's more bass, less treble, and it tapers off. Well, what rate is that house curve working? And then once you implement that, you think, well, gee, now I'll listen to those speakers for a while. They sound really good. And then 2 years later, you go, gee, I want something that sounds different. Not necessarily better, but different, because you get tired of the same old thing. So then you go to the store, or you buy another speaker, you build another cabinet, and you build another set, and you go, oh, these are great. And they're good for a little while, and then you get tired of them. So there is no best, necessarily, but there is overall good and overall bad. Ain't no doubt about that. But yeah, it sounds like you pretty much have a good grasp as to what's going on there, Blake.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that. In the TV room, you know, we got the audio visual system there, And my wife is always complaining, bass is too high, bass is too high, bass is too high. And I'm always saying, I can't even hear the bass. There's nothing I think it was Craigslist. And sure enough, found some vintage Mitsubishi speakers, real nice, heavy stuff, with big old 15-inch woofers at the bottom. I said to my wife, I'm going to buy those speakers. She said, you don't need any more speakers. I said, well, of course I do. So I bought them, and I hooked them up to the system, and I took the big speakers that were in the front, and I put them in the back, put on a movie, and I said, now, doesn't that sound better? Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, I guess they look nicer.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's how that works. Man, I've gone through so many different designs on speakers. I started building cabinets and speakers back in high school. And, I played around with rear-loaded horns, bass reflex cabinets, all kinds of things. And I finally have resorted to, my current situation is a couple of 18-inch tapped horns, and they're flat down to 17 cycles per second. And then I come in right now with a pair of 8-inch loathers in rear-loaded horn cabinets. No crossovers, just the electronic crossover between the subs and the main speakers. And man, they sound good. I mean, they sound great. The imaging is great. There's no crossover distortion. There's no holes anywhere. My ears only go up to about 16, 17 kilohertz these days anyway, so I can't hear any highs above that, so it doesn't matter if there's no super tweeters or anything way up there. And man, that's like the latest and greatest. I went from tri-amplified and quad-amplified systems to just that. And it's super cool. So yeah, would I have liked that back in high school? I don't know if I would or not, but it's different.
Gonna be in your radio until Mother Nature turns loose down here, Whooper.
You'll see it next week, maybe.
He's in my radio too,
when I was back in high school, and I was even before high school, I was playing around. Anything that had a speaker in it, I don't care what it was, portable transistor radio, old TV, anything that had a speaker in it, I'd take that speaker out and I'd learn how to solder. And I had a 4 by 8 piece of plywood. And I drill little holes in it, I put all these speakers in there and everything, and I thought, wow, man, this is going to be great.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be. He's going to be right there. He ain't going to...
Yeah, Gen 4, what I did when I was, just before I started building speaker cabinets, my first stereo was a Pioneer KP4500. It was a car stereo, and I put that on a power supply. And I ran that into a couple of little small speakers. And I placed the speakers in the windowsill, back in the corner of the windowsill. And then I experienced, and I'm talking about, I was 12 years old, 13 years old, and I experienced stereo sound. And I was at the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon and all that. I was just, wow, this is cool. The sound stage was there. The imaging was good. And bang for the buck. Man, that was awesome. And that opened up, that lasted for a little while. And then along comes high school. And the physics teacher, Bill Layton over there at Tally High, was a hi-fi aficionado kind of guy, audiophile. And he had, in the classroom, he had an 18-inch rear-loaded horn, a couple of 15-inch rear-loaded horns, a couple of front-loaded JBL D208s in, front-loaded horns with bass reflex cabinets, and then an array of tweeters all the way across. Man, that was awesome. We'd go in there during lunch or nutrition, and he'd crank up anything from Saint Song Symphony No. 3 to Creedence Clearwater Revival 10 years after, just all kinds of stuff. And we'd just sit there, close our eyes, and listen. It was awesome. And everything was all tri-amplified, electronic crossovers, Altec Lansing tube amplifiers. It was pretty cool. And that just started the ball rolling, and it never stopped.
I just had to call it like it is.
Music appreciation class. Yeah, we had that. That was good, and yeah, they sure got some funding for stereo for that business. That was great. And our teacher, like your teacher, right before class, and you did all the classical music and jazz music. We were learning about music, the different kinds of music. But if you got to class early, you could bring a 45 RPM record, and he didn't care what it was, and he would play it, and we'd have to take turns. And I can remember there was, what song was it? It was an early Tom Petty song somebody came in with, I think it was I Need to Know, and he put that on the stage. Everybody's like, oh my God, that just sounds so great. It sounds so much better than it does on KFRC 510 on the AM dial. Boy, I never knew that song was so good.
10-4. Yep. When you can experience the full dynamic. I mean, FM radio and AM radio, obviously, you kill the dynamic range. The noise floor, such, and everything. You got to destroy the dynamic range. So you'll never hear, like you hear Love Is Like Oxygen, and there's the guy playing ding, 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 ding. Anyway, and then it comes up, or Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Great example. You hear it come out with the guy playing the guitar, listening to the radio, and then ding, 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 ding. And there's like this dynamic range. And under FM radio, everything's the same volume. Whether it's the AM radio or the FM radio he's tuning across that he's listening to where when he starts playing, it's all the same volume. So you don't get the same feel, the same appreciation of that music. But when we go into lunchtime at Bill Layton's physics class and get to listen to that stuff and just spend an hour just in La La Land, listening to everything from, Herbie Hancock's Crossings, you name it. He played a whole gamut of stuff. So one year, the second year we were there, I was there, 11th grade, I chipped in and we all bought him a phase linear. CDs came out. CD players came out. CDs came out. So we all pitched in and we bought him a stack of CDs and a phase linear model. So I forget what it was. Anyway, it was a phase linear, gold-colored CD player. And that's what a CD player was, $1,000. And we bought him that. And, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, good stuff. Hey, we tied this band up for a little while. I don't know how long we could keep doing this, but I think there's a few people out there listening to this audio banter back and forth, and they probably want to go back to dropping them all. So I'll say 73s for now. I'm going to cut this short. Mother Nature may cut it short for us. I don't know, but I'm going to get back on the side. Appreciate bumping it down with you in the world of sound. Good conversation. You got that mall down. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping a hammer from time to time. And they got all the way down. Break.
Hey, how about it there, Triple M? How about it there, Triple M? 276 out of Colorado, trying to get up in your receive.
Beautiful habitation here on the 506 in Tucson, Arizona. Have a great day.
And you two take care, 73s. And 276 up around Colorado, I got you up in there calling as well. I knew Mother Nature was going to take a turn. Hey, 276 up around Colorado, you got a hammer down. And what's going on over there on your neck of the woods, Rick? We got the Watergate rolling on YouTube. Mother Nature turned on. I think she turned on over here. She's smiling at me there, Rick.
Hey there, Motormouth Mall. I just hit 6th gear to try to make it to you better. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Heard you.
They don't do like that kind of thing.
Put an honor once again. Hey, Motormouth Mall 276. Working at Little Brown plane right here.
You up in my radio.
Well, I'll tell you what, that ground plane is working there, 276. Hey, Doc 144, you say I'm up in your antenna too. Hello, Doc 144. Hello, 276. 276, you said you grabbed 6th gear and got that thing all fired up over here and it's working real good. Doc 144, I heard you up in there. You might be talking to Henry Senior. If you are, tell him I said hello, Doc 144. Motormouth Mall, cruising the small peen mall, got down.
All right there, Motormouth Mall. I just wanted to sneak in there real quick. Motormouth Mall. I just wanted to sneak in there real quick. I'll get out of the road. I'm on your show. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I'll see you. Take care, my friend. 73s.
You can take that to the bank. That bird is doing a better job than mine.
8276, check this out. I got you all up in there. You sounded good. Watch this.
Motormouth Mall, I just want to sneak in there real quick. I'll get out of the road. I'm on your show. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'll see you. Take care, my friend. 73s.
You can take that to the bank.
And there's got 144. Hey, so you can take something to the bank. I wish I had something to take to the bank. I got down break.
Alrighty, man. I'll get out of here. I'll let the other party get with you there. But hey, Motormouth Mall, always a pleasure, my friend. I'll see you. Bye.
Fort, beautiful audio. Keep on doing what you're doing. I sure like what you got going on in there. 8276, you got that mall down to break. Beautiful audio.
One mile 3 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, just cruising this little...
I got big Motormouth Mall. He just dangerous in my radio.
What is that, an R...
My radio all tore up in there. That was it is.
Little asymmetrical board as well there. But they 10-4 and...
Yeah, 10-4, you got that asymmetrical board in there. All right, well, it's working. Good deal. It's getting the job done. You got it worked out right. Hey, Doc 144. I said I was sorry. Hey, Doc 144, you got that ball down. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got a...
Dr. Footlong.
It's been a while.
Hey, Mongoose, did I hear you out of the northwest corner? Let me turn this antenna up there a little bit. Hey, Mongoose, I'm going to look over the northwest corner, see if I can roll up on your radio just a little bit. I don't know if that was backscatter or not, but I'm going to look up around Mongoose. Hey, Mongoose, if you got any sloppy copy right here, right now, Motormouth Mall looking, and I'm rolling up around the northwest corner, slowly but surely. Your west coast, under modulated beast, dropping this hammer from time to time. Hey, Mongoose. Hey, Mongoose. Hey, Mongoose. Hey, Mongoose. There we are, look at that. Northwest corner, I got down, breaker.
The hell'd you do, man? You must have put a motor on that antenna. What do you think there, Motormouth Mall?
Yes, sir. I did put a big old motor on there. You'll laugh at this rotor. This rotor, you know the gear reduction unit they put on the side of a U.S. tower to electronically crank it up? The reduction unit, like a big old Boston Gear 700 series. Well, that's what I got turning my antenna. And I got a Boston Gear 300 series turning that. And they got a 1/3 horsepower capacitor start single-phase motor turning that. Hey, Mongoose, I can turn the world, they're brake.
Well, man, I tell you what, sounds like you got a transmission up there. But, yeah, that's better than a ride-on lawnmower rear end. What do you think?
Yeah, 10-4. That went through my mind. I thought about doing that. But, yeah, this works good. I mean, it weighs a little bit. You know, it's about 80 pounds. I think a regular motor would be about, 25 or 30 pounds, 20 pounds. So this thing's about 80 pounds to brake. But it ain't going to break.
Roger. No, it sounds good, man. Definitely, I watched that meter up and go, man, he didn't run outside. He was still talking when that signal was coming up. So I go, man, he figured out a way to get that thing to turn. Sounded good, Motormouth Mall.
10-4, well, you sounded good, too. I mean, you sounded exceptionally good. Check this out. I don't know if you changed anything over there, but check this out one time.
Roger. No, it sounds good, man. Definitely, I watched that meter up and go, man, he didn't run outside. He was still talking when that signal was coming up, so I go, man, he figured out a way to get that thing to turn. Sounded good, Mom.
There you go. And that breakup, that cutout was me by accident there. But, yeah, you're smoking over here, Mongoose, Motormouth Mall, cruising.
Well, I tell you, I kind of have the pants down out here, just running a little 8877 off this derail, so that's all we're doing. So you can imagine that, you know, a little bit of linearity going on right now, so a little bit of swing. But, yeah, sounding good. I didn't know if you had conditions or not. I heard Dynamite White out there, and I heard that 422 out there in the Rat Taco truck or wherever he's at. But, yeah, you popped right up in there when you turned it up my way. Good having these north-south conditions. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a long time. I think I have some north-south conditions in the evening about a week ago, 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. I was actually kind of shocked that was there at all. And then it all went away. And then I haven't heard anything come out of the northwest corner until just now. And I heard you calling. I was like, wow, that's weird. I don't know if that's backscatter or what. So I turned the antenna, taking a chance, and sure enough, your signal comes to the roof.
Well, I tell you what, man, that antenna definitely is doing its directional job, because it made a major difference when you were talking to, I think you're up there about 5,000 feet up there in Colorado talking. But when you turn that thing around, it definitely made a big difference. But yeah, we're finally home. Been home for a couple days. It's getting a little bit crazy with work, man. I tell you, I've been down in Reno most of my time, and it looks like we got a lot more coming up.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. Better be busy and have something coming in than not, you know. So, you know, take it while it's good. Take it, make the most of it. But wow, what a trip. That's cool. Glad to hear you're keeping busy.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get Monday Night Football and Thursday night. We got Sunday night already. Had that for the last couple of years, supplying Critical Tower. But we got a big battery backup system containers, 40-foot containers we're building with about 30,000 pounds of batteries and inverters and you name it, man.
Now, are you doing lead acid, or are you doing lithium ion or something like that?
No, I tell you, we're doing AGMs. Some of them are VRLAs, but lithium is just not. It's not there. If they sit for a little while, you're ending up having to pull battery packs out, replace them, charge them separately. They just the technology for UPSs just aren't there yet.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Yeah, absolutely. No, the absorbed glass mat is the way to go. That's what we did over there at AGM up there in San Luis Obispo. Their whole backup system was all based on big, huge, ginormous AGM batteries, and they work great. They're perfect batteries for the application.
Yeah, it's just the weight. They're 3 times heavier than the lithium, but lithiums are just not there yet. Even with the battery management, for all the separate cells. But for what we do, the traveling we do, these units right now, we've got a pretty good setup now for Sunday Night Football. It's been worked 2 years in a row, and so it travels every Sunday across the nation, Roger.
Wow, what a trip. Man, that'd be a great battery backup system to have here at the ranch. I keep thinking about that song, One Piece at a Time or One Part at a Time or something like that, where the guy builds a Cadillac from like 1949 to 1959 or 69 or something like that. I think it was 69. And I keep thinking, man, you ought to be able to take a battery a day in your lunchbox home. Well, not a lunchbox, but maybe the trunk of your car, and build a system at home to break.
Yeah, we've got a 45 kW propane generator, that we got it set up for the whole house and the barn and the property. So it's kind of nice. And then I got separate UPS systems for my server and the internet. But the problem is CenturyLink up here, they don't follow by FCC rules. All these VOP phones people have in their house running off of broadband. They're supposed to have battery backup systems and generators on these DSLAM sites. But power goes out, the internet goes down. I don't know how they're getting away with it.
Interesting. So 911 becomes an issue and everything else. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would fly. I wonder how they get away with that. Interesting. Yeah, even on the cell phone, if you choose to do internet calling, Wi-Fi calling, you have to activate the 911 feature for your phone and all that, even if you're, So, yeah, I'm not sure how they get away with that.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird up here. I guess it's a whole different weird difference. When I was down in San Fernando Valley, with Comcast and all those, I got a few phone calls. I wasn't the generator tech, but I worked with them on the UPS side, and I got a couple, phone calls late in the evening when they'd lose power and the generator didn't kick on. Got over there and jump-started the generator, got it up and running just as a PR. But, they would get a big fine for not having VOPphone 911 service.
Yep, I'll bet they would. Wow, what a trip. Speaking of generators, I'm still looking for one. I need a 75 kVA. The big old 75 kilowatt generator would be perfect. And I really don't need one that big for my station or the house, but it's got to be that big for the well. The well is that 50 horsepower pump. And I need a big, I'm looking for like a big Whisper Watt or something on a trailer.
Well, you'll have to get my number here, because I've got, my partners there on the generator side, out of Sparks right there. We've got all kinds of Whisper Quiets, but most of the time he's carrying, 350 kW and up, up to a 2 meg, for larger sites. But he deals with Google and Facebook, and they'll take their generators. They'll only run their generators for about 4 years, and then they'll change them out, even if they're, low hours, 1,000 hours below.
10-4. Okay, yeah. Well, you got my number. And you can leave a message, and I'll call you back on the cell. But the 805-934-3355. But I'd like to see what's available there, because I know I don't need a big generator. I need a little bitty 75 kVA, but that's small. I know for what you do, but that'd be awesome. Yeah, I got to look for something in diesel, of course, and I don't care if it's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, whatever. I don't care if it's California compliant or not. Actually, I prefer that it isn't, because they may be cheaper, But I'm not going to be running it all the time. It's just a backup. It's what happens when the stuff hits the fan, and I don't have PG&E power, and my 5,000 gallon tank runs out of water, and I gotta wash, bathe, flush a toilet, cook, make coffee. That's the most important thing. And if there's no water, man, I'm screwed.
That sure is a pretty good-sized pump for a domestic well, 50 horsepower. But I know what you're saying. We'll have to get together. So I wrote it down, and when I get in, I'll
no strain, no pain.
kind of working on some plans right now for the football package, Red.
10-4, okay. Yeah, no, it's a big pump, because it's not just a domestic well, but it's also my farm field well. So I've got, 15 acres that I lease out to farmers, and I put the well on its own meter, so I can switch my meter or their meter over to run the well, and then that way we both have access to it. But I just got to fill my 5,000 tank once in a while, my 5,000 gallon tank once in a while, and they run it the rest of the time. So I get 230 gallons a minute at 60 PSI at the top of the property. By the time it runs downhill 100 feet, they get an extra 40 PSI or so. So anyway, that's how I run it. And every time they run it, the way I've got it plumbed, I've got the water coming out of the well, and it comes up to a pipe that's equal to the height of my fill tank, my high point, and then it comes down and feeds their stuff. And I got a float on my tank. So whenever my tank is a little bit low, and they run their stuff often enough, the first couple minutes that they're firing their stuff up, it's filling my tank up. So it worked out pretty good. But that's why it's so big.
Hey, 245.
Right on, man. All right. Sounds like the radio stations out there getting a little restless. But hey, Motormouth Mall, I'll give you a shout. Give me a little bit, and we'll get once I get my head out of these plans here. So we'll definitely give a contact to you. I'll see what. I'll make a call down to Sparks, see what they got, if anything, just around 75. So I will give you a shout. Hey, Motormouth Mall, sounded good. Glad to hear these conditions. Mongoose checking out.
Talking to Mongoose, sounds good. I appreciate that. We'll catch you a little bit later on, and don't work too hard. And I'll be back on the side. We'll let the restless ones have the frequency back. I've been out here for long enough. I've been out here for probably about YouTube says I've been out here for 50 minutes. Hello, Dirty Diaper 21. I'll see you up in there. And, yeah, so we've been yapping for a little while. Radio station Motormouth Mall waving. Hey, Mongoose, have a good day. I'll see you.
Right on. You take care. We'll see you.
Click.
245. I gotta say out before I go inside. 245. My Big Daddy Black Daddy and that brown doo-doo brown Mongoose.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Good morning time to you. 0711 up north, said bump bump.
Hello, 711. I don't want to step on 245. He's talking to Mongoose. Hello, 711. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I just had a kiss.
I think 245 is ignoring me now.
Getting his way, I think, mother.
Oh, he just wanted to put the hammer on me, that's all.
Fill it up, great big old tanks, man. Lord have mercy, I'm out of here.
Lieutenant, filling up the big old tanks over there. All right.
I don't know what David Black Daddy just took. Wow. That was crazy. We're Motormouth Mall today, and until we do it again, 0711 up north stepping.
Port into 711, take care. Have a good day out there. Motormouth Mall stepping. I heard radio check.
I'm going to stop his YouTube feed and take a break. Had to go do something with as well. Or I don't know. I was halfway paying attention. Hey, Motormouth Mall. 245 said good morning, but man, you don't matter which way he pointed his beam today. You ain't supposed to be talking down there.
Oh wait, let me see if I can turn my antenna down south. It's going to take me a little while. I'm going to turn my antenna down south and see if I can talk to 245. Hey, I want to be able to talk down there, so I'm going to see what happens. You said he can hear me down there. No, I should not be able to talk down south, but that's just Mother Nature doing her thing. Hey, 711, tell him I'm swinging the house around.
So, 245, Motormouth Mall going to swing the house around and try to take it. That's right, King. I'm over that.
I'm looking at 245 right now to break.
What are you looking at?
Hey, 245, if you got any kind of a grip on my lip, I'm looking down around Los Angeles. Hey, 245, I'm looking short skip to Los Angeles, Motormouth Mall, cruising break.
Good morning time, Motormouth Mall. Good morning time, Mr. Motormouth Mall. 4545 down here in Arizona, waving ahead.
Hello, 4545. Hey, 4545 in Arizona. Are you making a good trip out here on my neck of the woods? Holy smokes. Motormouth Mall stepping. Hey, 4545, your West Coast beast got down.
Oh, class act up Northern Cal, sounding good in my receive. 45, halfway between Phoenix and Tucson.
I think I might be looking at you right now. Hey, 45. Tell Klaus Act good day to him. Hey, 45, are you halfway between Phoenix and Tucson? Motormouth Mall stepping, they got down something.
Rogers, Motormouth Mall, you're always sounding good in my receive. I just don't have a chance to get back to you every once in a while.
Well, you're getting back up in there just fine right now. I guarantee you get that mall down at 45.
I just don't have a chance to get back to you every once in a while.
There you go. Well, you're getting back up in here just fine. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down break.
Yeah, it's nice to hear this skip going south and north, because it's always going east and west for me. Talk a lot of New York, Florida, all that, but good to talk to California. I grew up in San Francisco and then out there in Manteca in the Bay Area.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, it's good that Mother Nature takes a turn. She dips and dabs and flips and flops. You know, she gets kind of promiscuous. She gets around. 45. Motormouth Mall cruising. Hey, Blues Boy, it's real rough. I don't have a good copy on you out there, but I do hear you up in there, Blues Boy, around Mississippi. If you got any kind of a sloppy copy, radio station Motormouth Mall, looking your way one time. Blues Boy, radio station Motormouth Mall, stepping. Good to hear you up in there. I'm going to say 73s for now. We don't have the best of Mother Nature, but I did hear you up in there. Blues Boy, take care of 73s. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. See ya.
Mother Nature hanging out.
Hey, let me look back up around Denver, low-key. Hey, low-key, let me look back up around Denver real fast. Hey, low-key, if you get any kind of a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall looking somewhere up around Denver, Colorado. Low-key, Motormouth Mall stepping.
And that's right, Motormouth, take care on that end. God, peace and love to the family on that end. Motormouth Mall. Kilo low-key, me and this flat side Mobile in Denver, Colorado going this way.
410, that flat side Mobile's working. Hey, Kilo low-key, the flat side Mobile walking and talking in fine style. Blessings of good graces all the way around your place. From Motormouth Mall out here on the Central Coast of Cali, I got down break.
And you got Motormouth Mall. Good afternoon to the one they call the one. Good afternoon to the one they call the one, the town. You know that thing, you know, y'all you know that singing thing, but well, my mom take care, man. God bless you that is something good in my neighborhood. Come on, Kilo low-key. Me and this flat side Mobile on the soul side of Denver, Colorado got down, right?
410. I'd like to see a picture of that flat side Mobile. How you got that antenna set up to get the flat side. Hey, Kilo low-key. I'd like to see a picture of how you got that Mobile laid out to break.
Doggone it, it's a doggone predator, doggone antenna, but it has a stinger on the top. But I got the stinger that's on the bottom where the Allen, you tighten the Allen in, and you can stick it in there, and then you put another static ball on the other end, and then, you know, make the SWRs be good, and no doubt about it. Motormouth Mall. I'm in this Mobile, and I'm cruising. I'm about to make a left turn. 30th and Sable on this end.
Now I'm headed west, Motormouth Mall. Low key, me and this flat side Mobile, so sad, Mobile going this way, got down.
Wow, that really works. That really works good. That Predator on the horizontal side with the SWR tuned up real nice works good. When you made that turn, your audio come up, your carrier came up. Man, when you started heading west, watch this.
And then you put another step on the other and then, between the SWR it'd be good, and no doubt about it. Motormouth Mall. I'm in the Mobile, and I'm cruising. I'm going to make a left turn. That's 30th and Sable on his head. Now I'm in the west, Motormouth Mall. Low key, me and this left side Mobile, so side Mobile going this way, got down.
Wow, low key, a kilo low key, that worked. You turned the corner, man, I could hear you come up like a gangbusters, ain't no doubt about that. A kilo low key, Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing, got down, break.
And then driving Motormouth Mall, you done put a grin on my chin, and yes, you just put a big old smile on this mountaintop.
Uh-oh.
Kilo low key on the soul. Mobile, and I'm rolling this way, got down. See.
410 kilo low key, glad to build a grin on your chin, glad to put a big old grin on your chin, ain't no doubt about that. Take care of blessings and good graces. Kilo low key, Motormouth Mall, stepping. I got all the way down.
Which doctor model?
Mobile, I'm in a Dodge Ram, 98 Dodge Ram, flat side, Predator. Not vertical, I got it going flat. Motormouth Mall, take it right your loud self. I wish I had a recorder to let you hear it yourself. Okay, me and this. Hello?
410, well, you see it up on YouTube. I got the recording going live on YouTube right now at Kilo Low Key. We're live on the 1 hour and 2 minute mark, and it's all you right there right now. Kilo Low Key, take care of blessings and good graces. Motormouth Mall, working the ball peen mall, one fat watt at a time. And this is the first gate of the day, so 052423 A. And you're up in there at the 1 hour or 2 minute mark, a little bit before that too. A Kilo Low Key, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down right there, breaker.
Yeah. Motormouth Mall, Honolulu Clear. All the queens, Mother Day. Colorado, Motormouth Mall, Kilo Low Key, me in the flat side, Mobile, got down.
410, the big old wave right back at you. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, ain't no doubt about that. And definitely good to see you up there doing your thing. I heard the Honolulu come roll up in there too on the back of the beam. I heard a little bit of Hawaii come rolling up in there. So Mother Nature doing some dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. I'm going to get back on the side, say 73 one more time. Kilo Low Key, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down.
And that's around your Motormouth Mall. Yep, Mother Nature giving this.
I know, man. I know. We moved up here, and all it seems to do is work. We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves up here.
Me and this flat side, Mobile going this way, got down.
410. Well, you going that way? I'm going that way too. I'll see you. Bye.
Roger. All right, man. I got to get it back inside. I'm doing a little here. Definitely trying to get that covered so I can do all my honeydews out here now that I'm home.
And I'm going to become a hillbilly in San Diego, man.
Roger. All right, man. You have a good one. 245. Definitely. Hopefully we got these conditions when I come back outside. Have a good one. We'll see you.
Shucks, I might as well warm something up and hit this foot.
Hey, you know, I couldn't get back to 245. I pointed down there to his way, down there around El Segundo, and I couldn't back into his radio. So he must be hearing me and backscatter the break.
Well, he signed off, Motormouth Mall.
Yeah, I don't know. But I got Witch Doctor, I got Arizona. Oh, Mother Nature, throwing everything out there.
10-4, Mother Nature getting promiscuous, getting around. That's how she does from time to time. The Witch Doctor, I said hello. Motormouth Mall stepping. Come up.
Well, I tell you what, old Clarence Carter, Man, I tell you what, I gotta watch out for Clarence, because I know he'll try to smack me down, Roger.
Oh, nobody out there even coming close to smacking you down. I didn't mean to put a target on your back, but nobody out there's even coming close right now. Hey, Mongoose, it's all you. Right there, right now, I got down.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah, 245. Watch out, old Motormouth Mall is kind of trying to step in there. You still got him. I can still hear your audio, but I can hear yours also. Hey, if you talk to Crack Carter up there, you tell him I'm waving a hand. You still got conditions with him. Hey, 245. We'll see you.
Move up, monkey. I need to become a hillbilly.
Oh, hey. Clarence Carter is out there right now talking about being a hillbilly.
Because I might want to work. I want to work on some daggum. I want to be a hillbilly. Clarence Carter, get down.
Hey, Clarence Carter, I hear you out there. You say you want to be a hillbilly. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, I hear you in my radio say you want to be a hillbilly. Mowing out of mouth, waving this thing right here, right now.
Your Honor.
Boy, I tell you what, it was hard to hear any of it. Hold on, I got to record this one, because, man, I tell you what, it's making it rough the way Mother Nature's doing. Hey, 245, you tell that Chesterfield smoking radio station up there in the northwest corner I'm waving, Roger.
Hey, he's smoking left-handed Chesterfields. Hey, Mongoose, he's smoking left-handed Chesterfields. I got down break.
Well, what kind of people you think I'm talking about?
He must still be on the key. I thought I was long-winded.
I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't even know who you are, and you rolling fires on me shit, and I ain't even talking to your ass. Why y'all do that shit? I don't even be talking to you. You want to start rolling fires on Clarence Carter. What, that's going to make you famous or something? Better get out here and make your own ass famous. I ain't going to make you famous. Shit. I don't give a damn about nobody rolling no fires on me. Tell that guy me he keyed on Clarence Carter. He done keyed on me and done keyed on me and didn't even know it. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to become a hillbilly. Clarence Carter, get down.
Oh, that's funny stuff. I'm out. Hey, Mongoose, I thought you were recording something there, break.
245, you think I can give less than a damn what you think? Hey, 245. You need to man your own damn business. Don't you realize by now Clarence Carter do what the hell I want to do? I don't give a shit what you think. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. You don't like the way Clarence Carter do it? Cut your goddamn radio off. Clarence Carter, get down. The Green say good morning, 245, 7-1, break.
I see Mother Nature moving. I see Mother Nature moving out there, break.
Now, the way you make it sound at 245, now all I wanted to say... Nigga, right, don't be passing me no fire. You want to talk to us? I think I'm saying something real bad about him. We all know him. I'm not sure what the hell I'm here now. Y'all ain't got no damn good condition. And I hear rolling fires on Clarence. Roll all the damn fire you want to. She don't give a shit. Roll them. Roll the damn fire. I'll listen. Now who the hell want to roll me on a funked up five? Clarence Carter, come on.
Hey, Clarence Carter, I'm going to take over your radio right there. I don't know what he's saying. I can't hear 245. Hey, Clarence Carter, you're making it rough and tough in my ear hole. All I got is a whole lot of Clarence Carter out there. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, Motormouth Mall, going to try to roll up on your radio one time right there, right now. Your West Coast beast. Looking north. Them damn can't make it down around Los Angeles. Always want to roll me some funked up fires on some damn body. I don't even know what the hell they talking about. Every time I come on the radio,
lazy bastards. Don't they know I don't give a shit? Hello, John. Clarence Carter, getting down.
Yeah, Jeff, you think they would know by now. Hey, Clarence Carter, you would think anything is fair game, and you would think they would know by now. That's for doggone sure. And they would think that maybe you don't give a doggone rat's behind. Now, I can't see what you said, but I can't say what you said, but you know I heard what you said there, Break.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I sure do, but you know what? I've been on the damn bowl. Hey, John. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I've been on the bowl. These damn low-life sapsuckers ought to realize by now I don't give a shit about fighting nobody nothing. I'm out here because I'm a shit talker. And if a Catholic don't want to talk no shit to me, I don't give a shit. They can listen to somebody else. But now 245 said, I don't like the way Clarence Carter do it. What do you think I give a shit about this shit, John? Hey, John, did you give me any damn money to buy this damn shit? Clarence Carter, get down.
If they don't like it, hey, Clarence, if they don't like it, there ain't much they can do about it. You got that mall down, and you talking all the signickety. Oh, dear, Clarence C. Carter, Motormouth Mall. Well, you are the biggest signickety talker. Well, you a signickety talker? But so is, he ain't in my radio right now, but you know, Hambone, he is signickety talker too. But you both signickety talkers to break.
Well, yeah, and I've always been like that. Hell, I ain't ashamed for no damn body. Me got me go, hey, John, they want me to come on the radio and they say, well, how you doing today, John? Did you mow your grass? How's your audio sound today? Man, I bought me a brand new beat. I'm going to have to go visit his because the Super Bowl done gone to shit. They rolling fires on me and I don't even give a damn. John, Clarence Carter, get down.
Yeah, 10-4. You know, I get out there all the time and listen. I don't even key up. Hey, Clarence, I don't even key up sometimes. And I got people out there talking to Motormouth Mall and rolling fives on Motormouth Mall. And I ain't even out there. It's gone to hell in a handbasket, the break.
Mouse need to go back where the hell they come from. I don't know where the hell they raised these mouse. Going back over to Motormouth Mall. And they did not get through the third grade, so go back to damn school. Why the hell you think I need to come down here in California and become a hillbilly? That's what I think a hillbilly is smarter than you can't make it this El Segundo that breaker.
Well, I wouldn't put too much past the hillbilly. I don't know about, how smart they are in El Segundo. I couldn't make a comment on that. But I know one thing for certain. Hillbillies, they got to be ingenious. They got to make something out of nothing, their break.
You live out there on a big old ass mountain. Sure do. You live out there on the coast. And so you're a genius. Anybody living in the mountain, they gotta be smarter than them kind of around El Segundo. No, they know that's a damn Mexican name. They ought to change that shit. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna change the name from El Segundo to Clarence Carterville, USA. What do you think about this, John? Do you think you'll sign that petition to change the damn name of El Segundo, California to Clarence Carterville, California? John, Clarence Carter, get down.
Wow, you're gonna change the name from El Segundo to Clarence Carterville, California. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, well, you're gonna make it yours. Motormouth Mall State. You might as well take over Santa Maria too, because I tell you what, you got a mall down over here. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, I just don't want to have to pay any taxes to break.
What the hell do you think I'm supposed to do with 40,000 watts at the end of the day? Nigga, I've been out here trying to take it easy on these guys. Hey, what the hell you think I'm supposed to do with 40,000 watts? Now, some of it ain't coming down there to you. Some of it going to Georgia, some of it going to Africa, and some of this shit is going to Mexico. But since I can't speak no damn Mexican, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
through, except changing the name from El Segundo to Clarence Carterville. Now, I ain't gonna live down there. Because I refuse to see them. There was a bunch of dumbass coming in with old fires on Clarence Carter. Bump it down on you later. Hey, John, you be good out there now. Mr. Clarence Carter.
410. All right there, Clarence. Sounds good. You be good, too. You say you got 40,000 watts out there, and you got some of it going to Mexico, some of it going to Georgia, some of it coming down here to Santa Maria, California, and a whole lot of it going down to around El Segundo. But you don't talk Mexican. You can't speak Spanish, so you don't worry about them. And you got that mall down, but you say you ain't going to live down there. You want to take over, you're going to call El Segundo Clarence C. Carterville. But you don't want to live down there. You're going to stay up there in the northwest corner. All right, there, bumping down with you later on there, Clarence C. Carter. You got that mall down in fine fashion. You got a hammer. Sounds like you might be back on your tram again. Hey, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound like you're back on your tram there, Break.
Yes. No, he called down the walkie-talkie. And Motormouth Mall, Crack Carter out there talking up underneath his walkie-talkie there, Break. He lived down around Portland. And there's a guy named Number One Son. They was on the phone the other day. I took it down to Prime's house. And I took it down to Prime's house. They see me working the damn I guess. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. Clarence Carter, getting down.
410. Well, I tell you what, they did a good job on it there. While you had that thing all dialed in. Number One Son did a good job. You got that thing taken down to Primes. You got on the phone, and they got it all worked out for you. No doubt about that. Well, it's smoking. That's for doggone sure. Keep on with it. Keep it on. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, Motormouth Mall, working this Cobra 29LX and a watt. Looking your way. I got down break.
And I'll listen to you back. I don't want to hear you talk a while ago. I've been talking local. I'll listen to you. I listen to all the damn time. Sometimes I just don't feel like saying nothing. Because I be out here watching these damn TVs and shit. Skip dues. Have I paid my skip dues yet? My dues caught up or do I need to catch up? The damn oven, that gonna start blinking. The damn dogs start crying. Oh, man. It's just crazy now. The witch doctor's trying to cool again.
Hello, good morning, witch doctor.
Do me a favor. Would you the Ku Klux Klan and I'm getting down.
Hey, I didn't hear any of that. Hey, Clarence is getting rough and tough. The northwest corner is coming alive. I think I heard Rocket up in there talking to Witch Doctor. I heard 711 roll up in there, and you rolling up in there too. So making it rough and tough on my radio. I didn't get the whole thing, except for at the very end. You said something about the KKK. Clarence Carter, Motormouth Mall cruising.
I just want to know. I want to know what I sound like keying on 40,000 watts.
Mr. Worldwide Motormouth Mall, your friend on this end, around Seatown.
Get down.
Wow, I gotta say, Rocket, you got a hammer down. Clarence C. Carter, heard you key up in there. 711, I heard you say you want to know what you sound like when you key on 40,000 watts. And then Rocket rolled up in there with some big audio. Holy smokes. Motormouth Mall cruising. Looking up around the northwest corner, I got down break.
Ain't no doubt about it, Motormouth Mall. You're getting down the line. Little audio, I think I messed it up. I don't know, I'm just trying to get it back.
Are you making a good trip there? Hey, you working that thing? Hey, Rocket, you working that thing right now? They're breaking.
Okay, there's not too much bass in there. A little too much compression, I don't know. I'm always playing with this damn thing. I gotta just...
No, I think it's good. I'll listen to it. Here, let me try to play that back one time.
Okay, there's not too much bass in there. A little too much compression, I don't know. I'm always playing with this damn thing. I
like it right there. Sounds good. Hey, Rocket. I think it sounds perfect right where it is, right there, right now. The breaker.
You're lying. They gonna be screwed. That was Doctor.
Hot damn. Dr. keyed up and he's all up in my radio. Witch Doctor. Rocket up around C-Town. Wait.
Bye. Tell Witch Doctor I said hello. You said Witch Doctor keyed up and he's all up in your radio right there. All right, take care of 73's Rocket, Motormouth Mall. You West Coast beast dropping the hammer from time to time. I got down break.
Tell Rocket I say good morning too. Hey, Motormouth Mall, let old Rocket know if 711's waving a hand too.
Yeah, 14 to 711, you should tell Rocket you waving a hand too. Hey, Rocket, if you got a sloppy copy, 711 said he's waving at you.
Witch Doctor.
Hey, he can't hear me. He can't hear me, 711. He's talking to Witch Doctor.
The sea and slate.
Channel 4, I had Crack Carter and Backscatter down here. Well, I like the way Crack's radio sound now. It sounds like, I think you're right. I think that tramp sounded really good compared to that RCI or whatever he had.
Oh yeah, it makes a big difference. It's a lot more open. It's a lot clearer. It doesn't sound like the microphone is halfway down the throat. The break.
Yeah, he sounded, I didn't have big numbers on him, but I could tell he was keen to hear him. And, I'm 400.
Don't get scared. What's that? Motormouth Mall got daggum nuts that hang down to his damn knees. They get it on left where they used to be. Motormouth Mall ain't scared of shit. Motormouth Mall is an arrogant son of a bitch. And that got me don't give a damn. That got me to shit nuts hanging down my damn knee. He don't get mad about shit. If you think I'm lying, you ask somebody. Motormouth Mall don't give a shit. Now, if I take him some dagger, if I cut his damn eyes out and take his nose and his ears and stick it in his damn back pocket, he can smell, see, and hear his ass whooping coming. Clarence Carter, get down.
Hey, Clarence, you got me on the floor rolling over here, there, break.
Well, you always want to go around kicking people on the damn knee. I don't know why in the hell my friend Motormouth Mall. Now, he's my friend now. He used to not be my friend. But he done got to be my friend now. Because he said I said some shit I didn't say. But I sure did come and I called him a damn racist. I ain't never called no white folks no damn racist. I don't give a shit. Hell, why the hell I want to do some shit like that? That's some dumb ass shit. But hey, Witch Doctor, all I know is if you kick Motormouth Mall down around the knee, you might miss his kneecap and hit it right in the damn Clarence Carter, get down.
Hey, Clarence. Hey, they ain't hanging that low. They big, but they ain't that heavy to break.
I mean, damn, hey, Motormouth Mall. I mean, damn, like when you was on that damn podcast, you was sitting there in that damn chair and your nuts was dragging on the
So I give you a Crack Carter's Motormouth Mall.
nuts or some damn bull nuts. No, them were your damn nuts. They were dragging on the damn floor. You got big nuts, got me to say what you said and do what you do. Now, hey, Motormouth Mall, you got some big ass nuts. You ain't scared of no bastard. Clarence Carter, get down.
Hey, Clarence, they made out of brass. Hey, Clarence Carter, they're made out of brass, they're break.
Wait a minute. I know you coming over the top with me, Doctor, but I got to straighten this shit up for Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall just said he got some brass nuts. What do a man want to go around with some brass ass nuts? That don't make no sense. Hey, you got, Lord have mercy, Motormouth Mall, go out to the hills and start mining for gold. Don't get no brass nuts, get some gold nuts, Clarence Carter in
And I keep him brass because they're cheap. Hey, they're cheap. When he kicks them, he's gonna break his shin. When he kicks them big brass balls, he's gonna break his shin. They're break.
Yeah, appreciate the check. You say I'm busting.
Well, I'll be damned.
No, I didn't say chin. I said shin.
You in the balls. Now, why? I don't even know which doctor even know you. But see, now here's what you need to tell folks. If they talk about kicking the balls, now which doctor definitely want to kick you in the balls? And I'm pretty sure damn near everybody in California do. I know Fireball wants to do it, but I told Fireball, you can't jack with that man. You cannot jack with Motor Mouth Mall on the radio, intelligence-wise, or nothing. Even driving fast cars or chasing wild-ass women. You can't do shit that Motor Mouth Mall can't do. Now brag it on your black ass. Hey, Motor Mouth, I'm bragging on your black ass. I said, that kind of nigga can build a service. Climb 10-story flights of stairs. Jump off the Empire State Building on his head. Then do the boogie-woogie blues to prove he ain't dead. Fall right in the middle of a water bed with 5 Mexicans and stroke every one of them. Clarence Carter, get down.
Well, you're right there, Clarence C. Carter. You're right. You're 100% right. Ain't no doubt about that. But I ain't going to let it swell my head. It's already swollen, the break. I ain't going to let it swell my head no more. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, they got down, break.
You just don't realize how mad she be making people, see? I don't really give a shit about that mall. She can't make me mad. She said, damn. He's talking to Switchblade and plug it is in Michigan. I said, shit. That can't make a plug it is in Africa, Puerto Rico, New York, and every damn way else.
I'm only out of rubber ducky in Canada. He got that big of a mall. He got
bastard is a ear-hole plug, and all he's doing is fun to piss people off. All I can tell you is keep on pissing people off. Clarence Carter, get down.
Yeah, Bartender Clarence Carter. I keep doing it. Ain't no doubt about that. And all they got to do is step their game up a little bit more. If they want a little bit more, they just got to buy a little bit more. If they want a little more, they got to build a little bit more. I just keep dropping that hammer from time to time in the world of sound. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, I got to go. I got some farmers out here waiting for me. I'll be back in a little bit. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, your West Coast undermodulated beast, sometimes called Mr. Consistent, or the West Coast earplugger. I got down right there, breaker.
You told me a while ago that the little boys want to play, right? When you told me them little boys want to play, you know what? I done tried to get civilized. So I tell you, hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna do your ass like a farmer do a tater. None of you know what a tater is. Hey, around Chicago. Spell it to you. I ain't gonna spell it. It said, piss on them cat meat. That way it smells. Hey! Motor Mouth Mall. Clarence, 10-7.
Bartender Clarence. Sounds good. Well, I tell you what, I ain't going to worry about the others. I'm going to drop this hammer here. I'll be back in a little bit and take care of the farmers. And then we're going to figure out all the ins and outs of potatoes. Because there's a lot I don't know about potatoes. But I'll figure out all that there from you. I was trying to ask BBI what he knew about potatoes, and he couldn't tell me much. And they didn't have a base collector or a dogline emitter, so he couldn't tell me much about potatoes. So I'll learn something about potatoes from you there, Break. But I'll be back in a bit. Hey, Clarence C. Carter, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I got down right there, Break.
Damn thing. What I normally do is call people like Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor probably one of the smartest guys to live in Fresno. Now, I don't know about this Hawaiian pushy guy and the rest of them, but they're in 63. 63 ain't the smartest guy.
350 miles down I-5.
If somebody anything about anything, I'll call Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is my friend. Show you. Put it on you later on.
Yeah, Witch Doctor's a good guy, man. He's always got that cauldron full of something. I don't know what. He's always got that cauldron full of something, and he keeps it a secret. But if I were you, friend or not, I'd stay away from the cauldron. Hello to you one more time, Clarence stepping. I'm out. I'll see you. Bye.
In the Evergreen. Make Clarence Carter turn the green light on, and I'm gone. 245 in there.
Hey, Clarence C. Carter, you see you turning the green light on, and the Clarence Carter is gone, and I'm going to go 10-7 too. I'll be back. I'm going to let the Watergate roll because we don't get a lot of northwest corner up here, so I'm going to let this Watergate keep on going. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, and the gate's sitting at, where are we looking at right now? We're looking at an hour and 30 minutes so far, so I'll let the gate roll. Clarence Carter, Motormouth Mall, Step, and everybody else out there in the northwest corner, y'all be good, have a good day, and we will catch you another time, another way. I'll be back in a bit. Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Potatoes, 711 gone.
4-711. I gotta figure out how that works.
Motor. 10-4. All you have to keep me posted.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot to learn about potatoes. There's a lot I don't know about potatoes. We don't farm potatoes over here in Santa Maria. They're big.
I did not know that.
Hey, Motormouth Mall.
When they're counting in, and I don't go in that small room.
Stepping back in the woods. Got down and gone.
Run it like that, so I'm gonna back it on up out of here. Oh, Woody on this 4-1000 and pulling out.
Wow, Woody Woodpecker on the 4-1000 is coming in. I think Mother Nature might be changing. I got to get out of here, but Woody Woodpecker in Florida is coming up in here with that 4-1000. So Mother Nature may be on the move. Take care of 711. Take care of Crack Carter. Take care of everybody else. Hey, Rocket, you smoking? You sounded good. That audio is superb. Motormouth Mall walked on through. I got down break.
Rocket's 10-7 and gone.
Bye, Rocket. Bye, 10-7 and gone. Motormouth Mall stepping.
No, 12 gauge going to a strip show. 12 gauge going to a fucking strip party. He let him be right up down that fucking school with any trouble.
Roger, witch doctor down there in the Big Valley. You keep on with the keeping on. We'll see you later. Rocket up around Seatown. I'm 10-7. I mean it this time. I'm not keying again. I got to get back to work. We'll see you later. Witch Doctor, Motormouth Mall. Rocket. Got down.
You got a mud dog in the hood.
10-4, Roger.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Motormouth Mall, Witch Doctor. Friendly fire. Y'all take care out there. Bye-bye.
You're not Crack Carter. Hey, 245, you may be getting up in there in age, but you ain't older than dirt. You ain't no Crack Carter, old 711, 10-7.
10-4, hey, Witch Doctor, my audio is testing. We'll both be grinning. We'll see you later, Witch Doctor. Your friend on this end, rocking up around Seatown. And I'm gone.
Well, I be damned! All of a sudden, the squeaker done keyed up. Good morning, my brother. I'm gonna get on that stuff. Hey, Smoke Blow, who are you talking to on 10-7? I'm stepping. Here's 25. Before I go, I think I hear somebody named Driver trying to say hello around Big Car Motor. Somebody named Driver trying to say hello on a Big Car Motor. The Mud Duck Hartman trying to say hello. I'm just glad you out there running 40 bushel. Motormouth Mall, you out there running 40 bushel. Now, he might be running 40 bushels. What, he's 350, 400 miles north of me. As strong as you got. Come on, if he's running 40 bushel, he on an Amtrak 99 running it. I'm stepping. That's why I laid it all in my head now. I don't stay around nobody's house, and I damn sure ain't bridge. That cat they got his damn antenna on a damn handrail on a damn bridge. Last week, he bought him some bread.
Mercy, I'm 10-7.
He got one of them great big ass refrigerator box and moved the dog and all his family into a refrigerator box. He live on the bridge in a damn box, and I ain't gonna stay at his goddamn house. Clarence Carter, 10-7. Mother Nature make you feel a little lucky. I'm gonna go test it. I'm a civilized person. See, hey, 245. See, I almost became a preacher.
Get a hold of crack cutters.
I ain't gonna bother these children no more. Because you're not supposed to go around cutting children's lips off, and you're not supposed to whoop their ass if they ain't done nothing wrong. That boy ain't done nothing wrong. What he need to do there, is to start taking care of his family a little bit. He need to get some kin and put on that damn bridge so the water rain don't get on this damn cardboard box. Clarence Carter, 10-7.
Some big old bushes out there, but I see you pushing them boys off your backside, no doubt about it. Hello, Peter Jeter, Mr. Audio on the west side is getting down.
Get on down with your business. You can tell 245. Make sure you go. Hey, tell him. Hey, said before I go, I need you to tell him something for me. Tell him that, give me. Next ride.
Long time CV friend, Black Daddy, Mr. 245, 711.
With that damn dope he's smoking, and they're gonna kiss his ass by Clarence Carter, 10-7.
I wouldn't be a me. Well, crack Carter be a me again.
You know what they call me? Mr. Clarence C. Carter. The man that's walking this great big ass skull cracking the evergreen. And I'm talking shit, and that's exactly what I do. If I stop doing it 245, you would not recognize me. I am not going to be like everybody else, a sociable bastard. Put it on you later, 245. They one and only. Yours truly, the Crown Prince himself, Mr. Clarence C. Carter, walking this great big skull cracker, 10-7.
I had to come back and get my cell phone, but I'm going in before I have an accident. Good day. I'll leave you alone, guys. heard you earlier, too. Hey, Squeaker. Hey, Squeaker. I am an unsociable bastard. When I go to a break, I sit my ass down into a lawn chair and stay right there. You know why? Because my knees ain't really shit. So that's the reason why I'm unsociable. I don't want nobody to bring me no damn drink. I don't want nobody to bring me nothing to eat. If I want something to drink, I go get it. Because I cannot trust these funky hen cottonmakers bringing me shit. Clarence Carter just happened.
But I couldn't get your name. There's somebody called in Switchblade and Olympica. Switchblade and Olympica, right back.
35 Mobile, you say 109, work at Pierce Simpson. Hello, 35 in the Mobile, 109 in the Bayou Waving. Another rider, Squeaker. You too, Witch Doctor, you ain't good now. I ain't heard old 2020 lately. Rest of them, they must have finally found them a damn job. Hell, he can't see the steering wheel. If he ain't riding with 2020, hell, he ain't going no damn where. And that guy can't even drive a goddamn tractor. I don't know what the hell he do for a living. They told me what you did different, Black Daddy. Maybe bought him a 747, landed it out there on his damn 500-acre farm, and they can built the damn landing strip. And they said Hawaiian Punch is flying an airplane from Motor Mouth Mall. Because Motor Mouth Mall said he didn't give a damn if the damn thing crashed. Clarence Carter, get down. Put on all y'all laid up kids up. God always bless me, and I hope he keep on blessing you. You know what, 245? You must be damn near 105 or something. Cause boy, the first time I met you, you was an old bastard. Then a little bit later on, wasn't nothing home. Then Pete did say he comes over every week and change your pampers. I said, man, you gotta start changing your damn pampers about every other day, any damn way. Not every week. I said, my cost 245, eat a lot of shitting and hog nuts, and they gotta make me shitting some crazy ass shit in them pampers. So I know damn well his ass is stinky. Clarence Carter, get down.
Thank you for putting a quarter in that scoop up. How about around the wall?
Witch Doctor keyed up. He said them damn pampers that P. Diddy put on you a whole 40 pounds. 40, can you imagine sitting in a damn wheelchair with 40 pounds of shit? I know damn well that's got to be 60 pounds. That's the reason why I said 10 pounds of that damn shit ran down your leg. It's almost in your shoe. What you better do is start wiping them out. What they call them thing? Baby wipes. P. Diddy should have bought you some damn baby wipes so you can wipe that damn excess shit running down your leg. 245 up, go.
Mi amarga combo black out.
Shut up. Where's Doctor say he gonna sit back and listen to the talk show? Hey, but hey, 245, I'm trying my damn to straighten your ass out. I asked you how old you were. You had to be about 105. Let me get on the telephone. I know somebody know your ass. 12 in the valley know your ass real well. He said he saw you at the damn swap meet. I said, you did? He said, yeah, man, P. Diddy was pushing around in a wheelchair, and he had a straw hat on. Now, it kind of looked like he was kind of half-ass ragged. I said, but did he look like he had 40 pounds of shit in a damn pamper? He said, damn so did. So 12 said he gonna come down and help you out, because P. Diddy got a job. Clarence Carter, get down.
Shut the fuck up!
Riot. Wake up. Check.
Squeaker, you just say you're running a shop back so you don't gotta get out the chair?
That won't work. a shop vac now go help 245. Man, as much shit as he got in them damn papers. What he need is, let's see. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take up a daggum GoFundMe. I'm gonna have a GoFundMe account for 245. Pressure washer. And I'm gonna have him sit his ass on a drain, and somebody needs to volunteer and pressure wash his ass. Clarence Carter, get down. What's going on, 12 in the valley? 12. I told them guys I volunteered your ass to pressure wash 245 because he just said, Clarence Carter, I don't like everybody looking at my booty. And he said, well, he said, you wear some real thick glasses and you won't be able to see it real good, but you can handle a pressure washer real good. So we need you to go there and pressure wash 245. When he gets out of El Segundo, he can have a clean booty. Clarence Carter, get down. Truck wash ain't gonna do it. His old ass through a truck wash ain't gonna do that. Goddamn. 5,000 PSI pressure coming out with some water and put it on soap. They got a little nozzle you got to put on the end of the daggum one. It's called a soap wash. You got to soap him down real good. You got to start at the head now. Because that shit, when he sit in that shit, it's the fumes start going all on top of the hair. It's all in his white hair. He got a white hair on top of his head. And his head daggum is all messed up. So start there and start washing it down. Wash it right into a damn drain. And then pressure wash that guy, make Clarence Carter, get it out. Damn, Witch Doctor. You said start at the top, wash him all the way to the bottom, then start at the bottom, wash him all the way to the top. You can't do it like that, Witch Doctor. If you did it like that daggum pressure washer splash that daggum shit right on top of your head again. That camera got so much damn shit gonna be coming out of him, or he got a lot of them on him. And when you wash it down, it puzzles. And then when you hit it with the bottom and bring it up, you gonna put all that shit right back on his damn head. Clarence Carter, get it out.
Daddy, we ain't bet you also Memorial Day weekend coming up. Big Bird, your dog for the devil, your small station jam on the mic. No, you're reading this radio.
Hey, Witch Doctor. My friend, old 12 in the valley, he didn't know he didn't have no law. He had to talk his damn ass all barefooted. But hey, Witch Doctor, you know what 12 said? Now 12 in the valley said that if you was to get out there, they give me shucks and wash them pre-wash. He said you got to do a pre-wash. That's what he said. He said you got to spray them down. You got to spray them down with some degreaser, and then get some daggum brake fluid cleaner and spray on that. And then daggum you got to get some soapy water to wash all this shit off. After you scrub his ass with a billow pan, Clarence Carter, get it out.
The Magnolia went away.
Mobile, uptown, Illinois.
Station jam taps out the Magnolia blackout.
Go ahead, you're 12.
That doctor's appointment. Sleepy dog before you go. Thank you.
12 on your way to the doctor's appointment. I gotta shut this junk off and run to town. Hello, 12 in the valley, 711 up north. I'm off to the Mobile. Somebody, daggum, 8245. Get in your car, 10-7. Take care, boy. Brad, show jam. What's outside this Magnolia Creek here? No copy, Big Bird. Level boys outside the Big Bear for the night. And I wish I could help you, man, but I'm sorry.
Go get your doctor's appointment taken care of. Hope you're all right.
Now, 12's a friend of mine, man, and I got to help him out. So I'm going to go to the telephone. I'm going to call 900. Shit, who can get there faster? Which doctor? Which doctor can get there faster than I can, man? Which doctor? Do me a favor. Go down there and drive 12 in the valley to the doctor so when he get that there hysterectomy, you can get all of rotten innards and bury them in 63 backyard. Clear Scott at 10-7. Big Bam, 1095, 1095.
Switchblade that really cow said, who said, showtime is...
Hey, 12 in the valley, before you get out of here, listen, we're glad to say you ain't gonna have no hysterectomy. You're gonna have an addictomy. What the hell is an addictomy? What the... I got to get about it. Y'all done went stone ass crazy. I think I know what that means. Hey, 12, my friend we're glad to say you gonna have an addictomy. Clams coming, get it out. I ain't driving Mobile. Wait, Doctor, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta let the van roll on. If I don't get out of here, shit, these boys talk time get limited. Cause I'm be talking so damn much shit. They can't make it, they can forget what them other sapsuckers be saying. The fool Roger right on, bastard. So, hey, which doctor? I'm gonna do you plant your ass now and dig you later. I know you got a great big potato, cause they come your nuts be hanging on the ground like Motor Mouth Mall and get it down. I'll see you, but I shall not keep no more. Wait a minute, you got gold nuts. Squeaker got silver nuts. And that cheap ass bastard calls him John. They live out there. Y'all call him Motor Mouth Mall. His name is John. That damn John. Dr. 711 after the Mobile. Oh, you rich cotton makers around Fresno. Y'all need to help the boy out. I can tell right now. Don't that sapsucker know that brass nuts ain't worth the shit? Y'all need to get him some stainless steel nuts. Clams, come, get it out. Boy, she was a mile station in the outside of Magnolia.
Hey, witch doctor. Hey, witch doctor. If that's you in there.
Make your son here when I get back, right?
It's terrible, horrible, awful even. Hey, witch doctor. If that's you, it sounds like you're...
Key there. I can see it.
all screwed up.
Clear Scott at 10-7.
Hello, DS Land, Switchblade that room.
Air 12, before I jump in the Mobile.
You're doing your thing, man, no doubt.
Room 2 small, I'm clear. Oh, Iron Mike, I got shit in my radio too, man. Oh, good morning, 733. Good morning, time 12. I got to get in the Mobile. I got to get in the town, 711, 10-7. Quick!
I ain't got nobody but a witch doctor in my audio out here around Portland, man. Hello, witch doctor. 74, Northwest Corner. I'm wrong. Say right on, man. Well, I'll put it on you later, witch doctor. As you do your thing in the afternoon time, top of the day, doctor, man, old 74 out here.
Well, sure enough, there's a witch doctor. Sure enough, there's a witch doctor in my two-way communilator. Holy cat and picking cow. Hey, witch doctor, can you hear a sleepy dog this morning? Break a break.
Hello out there, 805 Big Country, 805 Big Country with the wave, come on.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Yeah, you faded out on me, or somebody got on top of your shorts or some darn thing. You disappeared for a minute, but there you are. Good to hear.
Hey, witch doctor.
And have some conditions for a change into beautiful downtown Fresno town, don't you know?
Down by noon for a school event. Well, I do want to say good morning time to hello, Mr. Witch Doctor. You're 711 up here on the corner with the west.
She'll do that to you every once in a while, but anyway, sure good to hear your voice.
Squeaker buzzes ground plane, and I think
yeah, cat picking skips. Conditions have been few and far between, but once in a while they do come in. So anyway, we'll get on out here, man. It sounds like it's super busy out there. It sounds like Clarence Carter's in there. Get out of here and let you get back to your rat killing. You have a super fine day. Be good, be careful. Don't get too wet in that pool. See ya.
5 and 74 right all around. 245. I'm clear.
420, you got a mean mall coming up here this morning. It has been a while.
10-4. Okie doke. Catch you later, bud.
Friendly, familiar voices coming out of Great Shaky. 420, be blessed, love and light. I do got to get in the Mobile 711. I'm putting this thing in standby. I'm gone.
hey, witch doctor, you better leave alone, witch doctor. Witch doctor, you better leave Squeak alone. Witch doctor buzz is ground plane, and I think.
Wow, hey, I'm a big fan of audio. Let me tell you, I am a big audio monster, Mr. 245.
Witch Doctor, you know damn good and well squeakers out there.
Getting ready to whip on you.
Doctor's doing it to you. He's blowing smoke there today to come in. You might have to step on the pedal. You might have to step on the pedal to get over him, but anyway. Good morning.
Around the water gate. The lower boy bottom side of the big dam.
Okie dokie, well tell Buzzard hi for me. Tell that old Buzzard hi for me, and I'll catch y'all later, and I'll be over and over. Listen in.
Big Bam got down.
Yeah. 1 KC. Come on. It's coming. That's a little closer. Okay, thank you, sir. Have a super good one. Don't forget to tell that Buzzard hi, and we'll catch y'all later. I'm over and over and listen in.
I said hello. Hey, Squeaky, tell Sleepy Dog I said hello, Buzzard Bank.
Okie dokie, I'm over and over and listen in. I was listening to a squeaker, and then I heard a 245 down there in beautiful downtown Los Angeles just key up too. So a little bit of everybody on the frequently today come in.
Yeah, he talking to 245, y'all. He talking.
410 on the El Segundo. Okie doke, 245. I'm sure glad you got to talk to me today for a second. Anyway, it's busier out there, and it's awful hard to hear sometimes. So you be good, be careful. Thanks a bunch for the shout. The sleepy dog be listening. See ya. There's a class act outside the capital city. Good morning, class act. Boy, it's awful busy. It's really hard to hear people, and I'm getting old, and my hearing ain't what it used to was. So you be good, be careful, class act. Sleepy dog, listen in.
Yeah, come on. Hey, Wish Doctor, come on. I'm on the ground playing. I'm listening. Wish Doctor, back. Let's go. Hello to you once again, Wish Doctor Bug. And then right, Wish Doctor, no doubt about it. He tried to key up Wish Doctor, but you gave him a wedgie so bad it gave him a line on his forehead.
Alive in Alabama.
No doubt about it. 245, Wish Doctor Buzz, the ground plane in our bank.
74 around Baltimore. Contest 74 around Baltimore, 5 alive in Alabama School.
Anybody got a copy on the way to talk in the middle of nowhere? Same time, no doubt about it. They kept me saying hello, 245, 245 Buzz.
So while you go away.
No contest 75. Alive in Alabama. No contact in the right. 75 around Maryland. 5 alive in Alabama. So.
Hey, Wish Doctor, he said, you man. Hey, Wish Doctor 245 said he had a bag of Googie dust, and he did say, yeah, that bag. Wish Doctor 245 for the ground plane, and I'm
Jailbird around WDC. I appreciate your invitation. Here I come. Hello, Mr. Jailbird. Jailbird on ground plane. 5 alive in Alabama's right back.
245, and he said he's leaving. 245, your buzz it up around who's saying? Oh, get in our face.
Hey, Jailbird G getting back. Mother Nature is not permit me to get back in the ground plane. Hello, Jailbird. Hey, Jailbird. 5 alive.
Now, right, Wish Doctor, he said...
You going to the same doctor that 12's going to?
All right, Wish Doctor, I gotta get on out of here too. I'm gonna go lay in the steam and have me some fun. Wish Doctor, me and this.
I'll take everything ground plane too, man. Hey, Jailbird, no ifs, and buts about it. You're definitely waving in grand style, man. Hello, Jailbird. Yeah, today we'll have a little wave coming up. Jailbird, live in Alabama, stand by.
Yeah, well, yeah, you wouldn't have anything to do with it anyway, so, I mean, you know, it'd just sit there and look at you. That's all it'd do. So anyway, good luck. Have fun. See you later. Bye.
Hey, smile, relax, and
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Yeah, mine's blind anymore, so it can't see anything. See ya. Okie doke, hurry back before the conditions fall out. See ya. Okay. Hey, Squeaker, witch doctor's going to the doctor. He says you got to hold the frequency down while he's gone. He'll be right back, because all he's got to do is draw some blood, if they can find any. See ya. Hey, witch doctor, don't hurry. He says take your time.
Well, Big Bird, he held business. He went back to the coop. That's what he did. That kind of big hell.
Okay, Squeaker, he said he heard you.
Take care once again, Big Bird. Big Bird in Philly, 05. Still in the mail.
Yeah, he says he's talking on that Ranger that he got from you. That could be. I wouldn't doubt it a bit.
RC motor car.
Hey, Jailbird, I tried to roll like that company Big Bird told you. My friendly 10-5 for the holidays coming up. 05 alive.
Motor car. Squeaker.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Wasn't sure. Didn't realize you had one that, well, that's your receiver too, so yeah, okay. I was thinking you were transmitting and receiving on different ones, but I got you now. I got it figured out.
Big Bird, you don't wish me to come here. I have it down and they come up and I put it in. You gonna keep that down there? I don't know what to do. That company going to tell you that to do the same when I come in, and you keep up and start it. You almost fast. Oh, to you, when I come in.
Squeaker on.
Oh, wow. That's a long time. That's a long time to wait. Frequency sure got quiet. Where'd everybody go?
Hey, Rocket, I got a copy on Rocket.
About trying to hold you company.
Oh, I got lucky again. I love it when it's anyway. Yeah, some people don't understand that stuff. I 10-4 on the wait in a little while. So sometimes that's what you got to do. So I know you're patient and you got a lot of patience, I guess, and you know how to do that stuff. Well, sometimes people deserve it, but it should be interesting.
Don't waste, man.
Yeah, you got the voice for it. It sounds super good as usual. So anyway, alrighty, I'll get the heck out of the way here and let somebody else ramble on. You be good, be careful. Tell Quita hi, and we'll catch you later.
Pretty boy, that's all the holler.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I thought I heard something like that a little while ago, but I wasn't sure. So, okay, I'm over and over and listen in.
My day,
Tell that bird dog hello for me. Morning, Kid Dynamite. What's going on in your part of town?
That kind of helped or something right there, no doubt about that, man. You know, man, just all your
Denver. Yeah, we got conditions sometimes, so it's sure nice to be able to get to talk, don't you know?
Do you still hear me? Break.
410 on that. Okie doke, Kid Dynamite. You be good, be careful. Thanks a bunch for the shout. Sleepy dog, be listening in.
Condition on a Wild Wild West, the Caretaker 2, so the Superman looking, break.
That nigga on the steel too, the poppin', no doubt about that.
Okie doke, 245. Okie doke, 245.
They were singing there, but they got a bad condition. Shall we get old phone booth out of here? Superman blackout. Oh, Dr. Furlong, I wave my hand. I'm blackout. Trucker 245, I'm blackout.
My friend, I catch you later. Blessing your way to head whooping sing you. Bye. Uncle 245 is real rough over here, but I better get back out the middle road. Hey, meet it on modified phone booth, standing by.